Doctors are often seen as the epitome of financial success, high income, lavish lifestyles, and no money worries, right? That's absolutely wrong. Today, in this video, we're diving into the myth of the rich doctor, high income versus true wealth. Spoiler alert, being a doctor doesn't automatically mean you're wealthy. In fact, many doctors I know, personally know, face financial challenges similar to or even worse than those of the average worker. Why? Because they have so much disposable discretionary income. So if you're ever envied the rich doctor lifestyle, stick around because I'm about to debunk some of the major myths about high income, being rich, true wealth, and why so many doctors struggle financially. We're going to talk about three sections. First is the myth of the rich doctor. Second section is high income does not equal wealth. And lastly, we're going to talk about being rich versus wealth versus high income. So if any of those topics are of interest to you, stick around. Stay till the very end of the video. Helps with the algorithm. Please comment, share, and subscribe if you like the comment. Helps the YouTube channel grow. So first section is the myth of the rich doctor. So let's start with the stereotype. People assume that because doctors earn six-figure incomes, even more, they must be rolling in cash. That's usually true, but income is just one piece of the puzzle. The truth is, a high income doesn't guarantee wealth. And here's why. Doctors have expenses, they have debt, and they also financial management can quickly devour even the highest paychecks. And here's where most people get it wrong. Earning a high income is not the same thing as being wealthy, and it's not the same thing as being rich. But let's break it down. High income means you're bringing in a lot of money on paper, but wealth is what you keep. Wealth is what you don't see. It's what you grow and what you can rely on for the long term. And here's the kicker, very sad. Most doctors don't even get to that point. I was on social media recently and there was a doctor bragging that had become a millionaire in his 40s. And my reply to that was, if you're a doctor and you're not a millionaire, you did something wrong. And you should be, if you're earning that type of income, you should be a millionaire in your early 30s. And here's the reality. Most doctors are no different than the average salary worker. They have a job, they have a boss, they have an employer, they can get fired, they have state medical boards, they have insurance companies. And a lot of times, if you saw during COVID, a lot of doctors got fired because their hospitals couldn't keep them. So the thing that doctors do have is they do have high disposable income, but if they make financial mistakes, they can quickly turn into a financial disaster. The other thing is a high income can also protect and shield you from financial mistakes to a certain point. Doctors also have high education, they've got success skill sets, they have a degree, but they're not prone to the problems that everybody faces. It could be divorce, they pay the highest in taxes, they face lawsuits, they're the targets of scams, overspending, debt, you name it, lavish lifestyle. So that's the first part, the myth of the rich doctor. The second section we're going to be talking about is high income does not equal. If you like that section, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video, to the channel. It helps the algorithm, helps the channel grow, helps us create more content for you so that you can get educated. So high income does not equal wealth. Here's where most people get wrong. Earning a high income is not the same thing as being wealthy. Again, let's break it down. High income means you're bringing in a lot of money on paper, and wealth is what you keep. Reference the example of the doctor bragging that he had become a millionaire in his 40s. And my response to that was, that is the default. High income earners should become millionaires earlier and faster. You often hear of athletes, celebrities spending lavishly on parties and drugs and alcohol and all of these, and they end up being financially broke. So life happens. Doctors graduate with an average of $250 to $300,000 in student loans, sometimes even more. And then you add in the cost of training, they're financially behind. They've got mortgage, car payment, kids' tuition, spouses, and you guessed it, the expectations to live a doctor lifestyle. All these expenses chip away at what seems like a high income. Suddenly, that six-figure paycheck feels like just enough to stay afloat. I give you another example. A famous heart surgeon during the COVID pandemic had to file for bankruptcy because he could no longer sustain his type of lifestyle. Compare this to someone earning an average salary but living within their means. They save, invest, they avoid taking on massive debts. Over time, they could be building more wealth than someone earning twice as much but spending it all. Again, it's not how much you make, it's about how much you keep and how you manage it. Doctors also fall into a dangerous trap. They often believe that their high income makes them immune to financial mistakes. But the reality is, poor financial habits can bankrupt anyone. Just look at athletes and celebrities. They make millions, yet go broke because they don't manage their wealth. And doctors, lawyers, high income earners, dentists are no different. It's not the size of your paycheck that matters, it's what you do with it. At the end of the day, building wealth requires discipline, planning, and financial literacy, skills that are not taught in medical school. If you like that section, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps with the algorithm. It helps the channel grow, and it helps us give us more content for you, for your education and your information. The last part we're going to talk about is rich versus wealth versus high income. When you hear the words rich, wealthy, and high income, you might think they mean all the same thing, but the truth is they're very different. Understanding these key differences is vital to building a secure financial future. Let's break it down. Being rich often refers to how you spend or the lifestyle you project. It's the person with the big house, luxury car, flashy vacations. But here's the catch. Being rich is about appearances. It's not financial security. You can look rich while living paycheck to paycheck because your spending matches or exceeds your income. So I like to give this example. A car dealership is more likely to give you a loan on a car than a bank is to give you a loan on a house. So it's really easy to look rich, spend lavishly, but the real tangible assets, stocks, equities, bonds, real estate, all of these take more financial literacy and are harder to obtain. So think about that. A car also depreciates in value as well. Next question is high income. Now, high income is about how much money you make. Doctors, lawyers, CEOs, they often have high income. But again, the reality, high income does not automatically make you wealthy. If you're not saving or investing, or if your expenses are too high, a big paycheck can disappear just as fast as a small one. Additionally, high income, W-2, earned income, trading your time for money is the most highly taxed bracket, and it's the most inefficient in terms of taxes. So the more you work, the more time you spend, the more taxes you pay. As opposed to a business owner, entrepreneur, investor, they can significantly decrease their taxes through spending their time differently. Let's talk about wealth finally. Wealth isn't about how much you earn or spend, it's how much you keep. It's about having time, assets, savings, investments that generate income over time. It's about time, location, financial, and health freedom. That's what wealth means. And these things you can't see. The ability to sustain your lifestyle without relying on your next paycheck. So the next time you think about financial success, remember this. Being rich is about spending, high income is about earning, but true wealth is about building a foundation for the future. Focus on wealth, focus on income, your earning potential, but use that income and earning potential for savings and growth as opposed to lavish expenses. You'll never have to worry about looking rich or chasing a paycheck. Finally, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to comment, share, subscribe with someone who could use this information. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more insights like this. Your support helps the algorithm. It helps the channel grow, helps us create more valuable content for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.